Just when you thought it was safe to go back in the water. This is Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. I ran a comb through my hair. I changed. Now, remember, I've gone over this before. I have several purple sleeveless, several purple everything, because purple's my favorite color. Never meant to cause you any sorrow. I thought I would do a more just casual video at this point, because that first one was, I don't know, I didn't mean to go totally off on the cup. Maybe I should have chosen a different coffee cup to start the day, because I'm sure there'll be, I don't know, people defending the flag, and that's fine. I don't care if you make love to it not to it. Well, that too, I don't care. I don't care if you roll around your front yard wrapped in a Confederate flag while howling at the moon naked. I honestly don't. I just think that sort of state-sponsored Confederacy type things. I don't know, though, because I have mixed emotions about taking down the statues. I don't have a formed opinion on everything, ladies and gentlemen. I know that comes as a shock to many. So I don't know about those other things. Oh my God, I'm not even going to get into the Confederate statue thing. I understand both. I guess I understand from where people come on this whole issue. But the reason why I'm getting at you right now, well, I'll just, in a brief addendum to the last video, when I did that column last year about the flag, it wasn't last year, it was a couple years ago, I called it something, forgive them, they know not what they defend, like kind of a takeoff on the Bible, on Jesus, remember? Father, forgive them. Okay. Yeah, because, I don't know, there was a lot more to it, I think, than people were realizing, and I did a heck of a lot of research. I even had footnotes and stuff in my column, which I don't do that a whole lot, but I did in this particular case, because I find that you know, somebody can say that the strangest things on, say, Fox News, or any news, really, not just Fox, without really being taken to task or their feet held to the fire. But anybody who wants to elaborate or show a different view or speak in a different manner, they're held to different standards where, oh my God, we need proof, footnotes, you know, a dissertation about it. And that's crazy. I'm drinking from the now infamous Confederate cup, which also has P. Beauregard on there. You might remember that name. It's Jefferson Beauregard Sessions III would be our Attorney General. Anyhow, the reason why I'm coming at you right now is none of this. And I'm 2.5 minutes in. I wanted to let you know about Todd and Perpetual. Okay, Perpetual is one of these, like, when his kids would get sick when they were younger or get injured, he would get mad. Not at the children, ladies and gentlemen, just at the circumstances surround. Like, he blames himself. Perpetual's a blamer of himself for everything. And he gets the wildest ideas in his head. Oh, my Zeus. Or Poseidon, take your pick. For example, he's convinced, I don't even want to get into it because I could get in trouble. He just gets these ideas in his head where he's convinced that family member A is totally mad at him because of something that happened when said family member was 5 years old and they're holding a grudge. And oh my gosh. Well, at any rate, he was pretty upset about the Todd situation last night with them. We came in, we were out here chatting. And we came in and Todd was meowing wildly, and he normally doesn't do that. It was a different meow. He was injured. He's kind of limping around, and so Perpetual freaked out. Some people are not good in emergencies, ladies and gentlemen. That's one thing I pride myself on. I'm excellent in an emergency. Not that this was one. It was a happenstance of life, or whatever you want to call it. Happenstance. Okay. Like when my father died, my sister was freaking out before even knowing the man had died. I mean, we had an idea. The church or something had called, the ministers or whatever. And I was calmly over the phone getting the news, and she's not good in an emergency, ladies and gentlemen. No offense, Jill. No offense. My brother just laid drunk all weekend, but he's since quit drinking. He hasn't had a drink in, God, 3 or 4 years coming up in August. Okay. And then Jill freaked, and I don't know what I did. Attempted to get drunk, and it didn't work. Okay. Yeah, Perpetual, Todd, Morning Blather. This is more like the regular video that takes place in the morning. Not really a thought, you know, a formed thought in my head. blah, blah, blah. So I just thought I'd come at you with this to make up for the other. Now this is just as crazy, ladies and gentlemen. All because I pulled that Confederate cup off the shelf today. Holy Ghost. Like I said, I have total friends that live for the Confederate flag, wave it, dress in it. And they do it for a different reason. Of course, we live in the North. Of course, you know that Pennsylvania is the most racist state north of the Mason-Dixon line. Yeah. I wasn't sure. An advertiser told me about this. And I looked into it. And sure enough, he was right. So, yeah, and yet they're not... The people that I know that live for the flag and stuff don't appear to me to have any animosity toward minorities, really. I think they do it almost like a cultural symbol, something that denotes the rebel, like rock and roll rebel kind of thing. So I don't think they mean any harm. It's just I don't want to partake in that particular activity, so I don't wave any flags. Although there's 2 American flags on Edna. She came with them. And they're on there. But I don't really... I don't know. I'm not into symbol worshiping, I guess. I don't... I've been over the patriotism thing, so I won't belabor the point. Alright, I guess I'm done. This is crazy today. It's my deadline day, and I have so much to do. I've got to get together a small collage of Wally Hyde's. I design collages on the thing, on the computer, on Adobe Photoshop. Of his gathering, I have to get a picture together of that check presentation I photographed the other night at the meeting. Finish selling advertising, design stuff, write a column, just a few things. Signing off. Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has people probably unsubscribing. Love you. Don't unsubscribe. Give me a chance.